Come into a comfortable seated position. You might like to sit on your block, lift your hips up a little bit. And let's come up to a nice tall spine and softening your eyes. Let's take some deep breaths here, arriving into our practice for today. Connecting with your breath. Thank you all for being here today. Doing something for yourself to raising your own vibration and those around you. Here for yourselves and for each other. It's connecting with your breath. The theme for our practice today is abundance. Abundance is not something that we desire, it's something that we tune into. Aligning ourselves and tapping into our own abundance. Being grateful for what we have, our health, our friends and family, all around us. Our yoga practice today, we're going to have some nice gentle movement and then into some stillness and yoga nidra. Let's take 4 more deep breaths here. Breathing in, deep breath in. And deep breath out of all that doesn't serve you. And last breath. And then coming up to your standing position. So bring our hands to heart center. And as we breathe in, bring our hands up, above our head and above. And breathe out as we bring our hands back to heart center. Tuning into breath and letting breath initiate the movement. Noticing the rise and fall of the chest as you breathe in and out. Just take 2 more breaths. Bring our hands above our head. As we exhale, come to the side and dropping one arm down. And inhale back up to the center. And to the other side, dropping the arm down. Softening your eyes and tuning into the energies of the earth underneath your feet. Stretching the side of the body. And then taking your feet a little wider apart and reaching up, a little arch back, and exhale, folding forward. And exhale, folding forward. moving up and down the floor of your breath. Connecting with the stretch down the back of your legs as you fold forward. Inhale and raise the gaze, raise your chest, stretching the front of your body as you come up. Let's take 4 more breaths. And 2 more. And last one. And let's take our feet a little wider apart and staying in this inversion. Bring your hands down to the mat. Turn your feet a little wider. Let your head fall heavy. And shoulders and chest fall heavy. Softening your eyes and coming back to your breath. And coming back to the theme of our practice, which is abundance. Tuning into your own abundance and what you work for. Connecting with the stretch down the back of the legs and open through, roll back. Opening up all the little spaces in the vertebrae. Let's take 4 more breaths here. To the back of the mat. And stepping forward with your right foot, with your hips and shoulders facing forward. Inhale, lifting your arms up into warrior 1. Stretching up nice and tall, feeling the stretch through the left hip. As you exhale, bring your arms forward. Bringing your right hand down next to your right foot. Inhale, lift the left hand up and lengthen out the right leg. And feel the deep stretch down the back of the right leg, opening up through the chest. Let's keep it nice and strong. 4 breaths here. And on the next exhale, bring your arm down. And lift out, chest up, and have our hands out behind. Nice strong position. Taking your chin into your chest. Taking 4 breaths here. If this is a little hard on your shoulders, then you can fold your arms. Just take 2 more breaths. And now come back to standing and come back to the back of the mat. Give your legs a little shake and we'll take it to the other side. Stepping forward with the left foot, right foot slightly turned out. Hips and shoulders facing forward. Inhale, lift up. Raising our gaze, lifting the chest, lifting your arms. Stretching up towards the ceiling. And connecting with a deep stretch down the right hip. Let's take 4 breaths here, really reaching up as high as you can. And on the next exhalation, bring your hands down, placing the left hand next to the left foot. Lengthening out the left leg. Inhale, lift up the right hand towards the ceiling and look up towards the right hand. Feeling the stretch through the back of the left leg and through the front of the chest. 4 breaths. And on the next exhale, bring the right hand down and inhale, lift up. Bring your arms out in front, like you're diving into a pool. And 4 breaths, nice and strong. It's a little hard on your back, you can fold your arms. And last one. Back to standing. Give the legs a little shake. We're going to come down to the mat now. Come into a kneeling position. Penny, you might like to put a blanket underneath your knees just to give you a little bit more padding. We're going to kneel at the back of our mat. Inhale, lifting our arms up. And exhale, coming back to kneeling position. Inhale, coming up. And exhale. Let's do 4 more of these. Again, lifting the arms, lifting the chest, and raising the gaze. And this one. And then coming to all fours. Opening up through your fingers, pressing your palms down towards the mat. And as we exhale, coming into child's pose. And bringing your forehead down towards the mat. Take a couple breaths here. On the next inhalation, coming up to tabletop. And exhale, back to child's pose. Exhale in and inhale as you come up. And exhale as you come back to child's pose. Let's take 4 more rounds. Each time you exhale, bring your forehead down a little closer to the mat. Surrendering into the pose, connecting with the stretch through the buttocks and the lower back. 2 more rounds. And from here, we're going to open the flow up to a little bit more. So, Deb, you might want to stand up and go next to the furniture there. We're going to go from upward dog to downward dog. Tucking our toes under and lifting up into downward dog. Taking our feet just a little bit wider than hip width apart. Inhale, bringing our body forward, lifting our chest into upward dog. As you push back into downward dog, feel the stretch down the back of your legs. And inhale, coming into upward dog. Feel the stretch through the front of your body. Let's do 4 more flows. Coming back to our tabletop position. I'm going to be lifting our left leg straight back and flex the foot, pointing the toes down towards the mat. And exhale, bring the knee forward. Up into tiger curl. And inhale, lift it back, arching the back, squeezing the buttocks. Let's continue on this side. Having your hands underneath your shoulders, so you've got good support. Squeezing the buttocks. Keeping the hips pointed down towards the earth. Lifting up the back foot. Let's do 2 more rounds. Back to the tabletop and take it to the other side. So as we inhale, lift up the right leg, pointing the toes towards the ground, squeezing the buttocks, lift up through the chest and raise your gaze. And exhale, bring the knee forward into tiger curl. Flowing through with your breath. Inhale as you lift your foot up. Raise your gaze with your chest, squeeze the buttocks. And exhale as you bring the right knee forward. Let's do 2 more rounds. And coming onto your back. Laying on your back with your knees bent. Come down to your back. Have your left hand on your chest and your right hand on your tummy. I'm just going to pause here and come back to our breath. Noticing the rise and fall of the chest. Back to our theme of abundance and what we're grateful for in our lives. Notice how you're feeling, how your body is. Notice your thoughts. Let's take 4 more breaths here. Nice, deep, slow breaths. Knees up to your chest. Let's do this a little roll in a circle. And then back the other way. Giving your lumbar spine a nice massage. Bring your feet back to the mat, knees bent. Bring your hands straight out from your shoulders. Bring your feet together and close to the buttocks. Drop both feet to the left and gaze to the right. Take a couple of breaths here. On each exhale, allow your body to twist a little more. Connect with the stretch down the right side of the body, having your shoulders nice and flat on the mat, feeling the stretch through the front of the chest. Inhale, bring the knees to center. And exhale, take the knees to the right and to the left. Come into a twist. Feeling the stretch down the left side of the body. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring the knees to the left. And take the top leg, the right leg, and bring it straight out across. So you've still got the left leg bent, facing towards the left, and the right leg over the top, with a little more stretch through the right side of the body. So 4 breaths here. Try to keep your upper back on the mat and feel that deep stretch down the right side of the body and around the right hip. Each exhalation allow your body to twist a little more. So 2 more breaths. And then bending the right knee, coming back to center. And take it to the other side. Make sure you've got enough room on the other side. Bending both knees to the right. And then straighten out the left leg and bring it out to the right. Taking your gaze to the left. Making some nice deep breaths here and feeling that stretch, that deep stretch down the right side of the body and around the right hip. Let's take 4 more breaths. And last breath here, bending the left knee and bringing both knees back to center. Hug the knees into your chest to rinse out your back. You might like to rock from side to side or in a circle. And then reaching through in between our knees towards the outside of the feet. And lifting the feet up towards the ceiling into happy baby. Flattening out the back. Giving the lower back a nice stretch. You can use your elbows to push your knees out a little bit to the side. Coming back to your breath and back to the theme of our practice. Let's take 4 breaths here. And releasing your feet and bringing them down to the mat. Bring your hands beside you with your palms down next to your hips. Walk your heels close to your buttocks and inhale, lift up into a bridge. You can keep your hands where they are, or you can take them underneath and clasp them together and walk your shoulders a little closer, or lifting up as high as you can through the hips, squeeze the buttocks, pushing the heels into the mat. Let's take 4 deep breaths here. Really stretching out through the front of the body and squeezing the glutes. Squeezing the shoulders, giving it a nice stretch. And then releasing your hands, slowly lowering your spine down to the mat. Hugging your knees back to your chest just to rinse the spine again. And from here we'll go into our legs up pose. So you might like to take your legs up next to a piece of furniture, or you can put a block underneath your lower back into a supported leg stand, or you can go into a shoulder stand. Whatever works for you. If you're in the shoulder stand, using your hands to hold your hips like a football and draw your elbows a little bit together. Moving our ankles in a circle. Just giving our legs a little shape, lightening them up. And just taking breaths. Enjoying the inversion. Rinsing out our lymphatic system and boosting our immunity. You might like to take your feet out wide. And bring the feet together, knees out wide like a butterfly. And lift your feet back up into the air and bring them over your head into a plow pose. Let's take 4 more breaths here. And on your next inhalation, gently lower your body back down to the mat and come into a comfortable position of Savasana. If you have a bolster, you might like to put underneath your knees to support your lower back. If you have an eye pillow, you can put that over your eyes, or a blanket or a cardigan to keep you warm. It's getting nice and comfortable. Take 3 deep, relaxing breaths. Relaxing the body. Be aware of the sounds in the distance. Moving your awareness from sound to sound without attempting to identify the sound. Be aware of your physical body lying in Savasana. Be aware of your alignment, the chin lower than the forehead, the spine aligned, your arms close to the body, fingers away from the floor, as comfortable as possible. Be aware of your natural breath and keep it spontaneous. Repeat your intention mentally 3 times with feeling. Rotating your consciousness around your body, starting with your right hand thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side trunk, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, top of your foot, bottom of the foot, toes, first, second, third, check your awareness that you're still awake and rotate your consciousness to the next side of the body, starting with your left hand thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side trunk, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, top of your foot, bottom of your foot, toes, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Check your awareness that you're still awake and move your attention to the back of your body, your heels, back of your legs, buttocks, back, shoulder. Arms, hands, your whole spine, neck, back of your head, crown of your head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, lips, chin, throat, chest, 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 abdomen, 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 pelvis, pelvis, pelvis. Become aware of your breath, counting back from 17 to 0. Check your awareness of the soul. Awaken the feeling of warmth within your body. Your whole body is warm. Your head is warm. Your shoulders are warm. Your arms are warm. Your legs are warm. Your feet are warm. Awaken the coolness within your body. Your feet are cool. Your legs are cool. Your whole body is cool. Your arms are cool. Shoulders are cool. Your head is cool. Bring your awareness to the front of your closed eyes and imagine the following objects as they land. The sunrise, sunset, a red rose, a beautiful garden, a rainbow, clear blue sky, a waterfall, the sound of the ocean, turtle, the smell of the rain, now's the time in your practice to repeat your attention 3 times. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel your body resting in Savasana. Aware of the room that you're in and the surrounds, the floor, the ceiling, the walls, the windows, the sounds inside the room and the sounds outside the room. Recall the time of day. Know that the practice of Yoga Nidra is coming to an end. I will chime the singing bowl once. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Wiggling your fingers and toes and stretching out hands and your feet. Gently rolling to one side and then coming up to a comfortable seated position. I've got a little quote for you on abundance. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. Do what you love is a cornerstone of having abundance in your life. So find out all those little things that you like to do and do lots of them, especially in our challenging times. Thank you all for being here today, for your beautiful energy, for your yoga practice for yourselves and for each other. Let's bring our hands to our forehead for kind thoughts and to our lips for kind words and to our heart for a kind heart. Namaste.